Hello, a shift has taken place in the lunar nodes. They went from Taurus and Scorpio into Aries and Libra on April 17th. This transit is going to last from now until January 2025. I have a video on the North and South node diving into what they actually mean, but this is a shift that we're all going to feel collectively. The North Node in Aries is going to cause us to feel a shift towards independence, passion, individuality, and confidence. Whereas the South Node in Libra is going to cause a collective shift away from codependency and toxic relationships. Each rising sign is going to experience this transit in different houses. For Aries risings, they're going to experience North Node in their first and the South Node in their seventh house. Aries are the main character of the moment. The North Node is in their sign. They may experience growth and transformation in their appearance, increased confidence, and it will likely bring a glow up. If you're single, don't be overly concerned with finding a relationship. Because the South Node is transiting your seventh house, it's going to cause you to rethink your close relationships and let go of ones that are toxic and no longer serving you. Taurus Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 12th house while the South Node transits their 6th house. This is going to cause them to focus inward. The 12th house is very elusive and hard to explain. It deals with things that are hidden, spirituality, creativity, and self-sabotage, as well as your mental health. The South Node transiting your 6th house of daily habits and employment means you might rethink your daily routine. Spending more time alone may be beneficial and include more self-care. Your mental health is going to be a huge priority. Gemini Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 11th house while the South Node transits their 5th house. This transit is going to put a focus on your community, humanitarian efforts, and social groups. This is a good time to join a club, whether that be at work, school, online, or in your local community. Build relationships, friendships, and invest yourself in a cause you believe in. The South Node transit in your 5th house may cause you to rethink your relationship with dating, romance, and how you express yourself creatively. Cancer Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 10th house while the South Node transits their 4th house. This transit is a good time to focus on your career, goals, aspirations, and legacy. The South Node transiting your 4th house of home and family, so a change in your home life may be necessary. If there are toxic family relationships or dynamics, the South Node will highlight them and cause you to shift towards more independence and autonomy in your decision making, especially when it comes to your job. Leo Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 9th house while the South Node transits their 3rd house. This transit is going to bring a focus on mental expansion, higher learning, travel, other cultures, spirituality, and religion may be a focus. You will rethink things you've always believed in just because that's the only way you've seen it done. It will be a time to put yourself in the shoes of people whose experience differs significantly from yours. Open your mind, humble yourself, and learn as much as you can. Virgo Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 8th house while the South Node transits their 2nd house. With the South Node transiting your 2nd house, you may need to embrace a more minimalistic lifestyle. You may find yourself purging your closet, for example. It's also going to challenge your self-worth. You'll move away from finding your worth in relationships or possessions. The North Node transiting your 9th house may bring change and transformation into your life. You may develop deeply bonded relationships. You may potentially come into some money, or you may focus on spirituality or things like astrology. Libra Risings will experience a North Node transiting their 7th house while the South Node transits their 1st house. The South Node transiting your 1st house is going to cause you to rethink how you present yourself. Why do you do the things you do? It's going to give you confidence to be true and authentic to yourself instead of trying to fit in, please others, and be accepted. The North Node transiting your 7th house will cause you to focus on your close relationships. You'll learn who your real friends are, those who accept you and allow you to be the truest, most authentic version of yourself. Scorpio Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 6th house while the South Node transits their 12th house. The North Node transit in your sixth house will bring a focus on your daily habits. You may experience change in your health, fitness, and employment. This is a good time to embrace a healthy lifestyle change. The 12th house may bring up old wounds from the past that you need to process and heal. Sagittarius Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 5th house while the South Node transits their 11th house. The North Node transiting the 5th house will bring a focus on fun, pleasure, dating, romance, and creativity. Don't take yourself too seriously and have a good time. Pick up a hobby like art, music, or writing. The 5th house also deals with children, so it could be time to expand your family if that's something you're interested in. The South Node transiting your 11th house may cause you to rethink your friendships and the influence you want to have on others. Capricorn Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 4th house while the South Node transits their 10th house. The South Node transiting your 10th house will have you reevaluating your unhealthy work habits. The North Node transiting your 4th house is going to cause you to prioritize your home and family. Focus less on your career and spend more time with the ones you love. Putting up healthy boundaries at work will be necessary, potentially even a career change that allows you to spend more time with the ones you love. Aquarius Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 3rd house while the South Node transits their 9th house. The South Node transiting your 9th house will challenge your belief system. Your views on philosophy, spirituality, and other cultures will come into question. The North Node transiting your 3rd house will put you on a quest for knowledge that will fuel your shift in ideology. Your relationship with siblings and extended family members may be highlighted. Open your mind and take in as many viewpoints as you can. This will also be a great time to take a short trip. Pisces Risings will experience the North Node transiting their 2nd house while the South Node transits their 9th house. This will be a heavy transit for Pisces Risings. The South Node transiting your 8th house in Libra will call attention to your deeply bonded and intimate relationships that may have become toxic or codependent. You may experience a relationship ending or transforming into something completely new. Your views on spirituality may be challenged, and the North Node transiting in your 2nd house will strengthen your independence and self-worth. And that is all for the Aries and Libra node change. I'll see you next time.